Hello pool players, got a great exercise I want to share with everyone today. This is the key ball to 8-ball position drill. This was shared to me by a good friend of mine, Jim LaRue. Jim is an advanced and professional PBIA instructor here in Michigan, and he's also an advanced American cue sports instructor. I highly recommend Jim, if you ever get in this area, take lessons from him. Now Jim teaches students mainly in the West Michigan area, but he has them all over, from all over. And he also teaches both beginner and highly advanced players. So now let's talk about this drill that he came up with. You know, many of his students were asking, how do I play position from my key ball to my 8-ball? So he came up with this, where you have 15 locations on the table, and you're going to shoot this red ball wherever it is from different places as you go ball in hand with the cue ball to try to play shape on the 8. Now, he breaks it down in a couple of ways. He has a half table type situation, then he has another one where you play up table for longer shots where you have to shoot from up here. And once again, using these locations. So without further ado, let me show you some examples of how we would shoot these shots, but also stick around because I've got a twist that I have put on this for the more advanced players where I only use 5 of these locations, and I'm going to show you a drill that's extremely difficult. And I think my variation is going to make you a stronger player if you can succeed at the drill. So now let's take a look at these shots. Before I demonstrate the advanced version that I came up with, I'm going to show you several shots here where I go ball in hand. And this is what Jim has his students do. He wants to see them shoot each of these locations, and he kind of tests them to see what their skill level is and what their thought process might be. As you set up your shots, you're going to soon discover that there are many shot scenarios because you can play any of these positions and place the cue ball anywhere you want on the table. And as you've noticed, I've really played only to the corner pockets. That's not to say that you can't play to the side pockets either. So what I'm demonstrating is a good representation of the half table scenario. And after playing position on this last shot, we're going to be going up table for the longer shot scenario. So this next shot scenario, we have to stay above the side pockets as we position our cue ball. As I put these shots together, something very strange happened to me, which hasn't happened for a long time. So you're going to see that at the end of these shots before we get into the advanced drill. Something else I would like to mention is to go ahead and finish by shooting the 8-ball. You've noticed that I've not only played position, but I've always shot the 8-ball once I've made that position. The position shot would not be complete unless we polish off the 8-ball. Here you can see I've just rolled the cue ball to shoot it from where it ended up. I especially liked these longer shots because these are real game situations where you've got to play position from distance. So my fluke scenario is about to come up, but first, as I shoot this shot here, I'm going to show you 2 different ways that I practice. Notice here I hit some draw and just left it straight in, a very basic shot to not let the cue ball travel much. But here I've run follow and come around the 8-ball, which flows along the shot line of the 8, leaving me a pretty decent shot into the corner. And now check this out. In your opinion, should this shot have stayed down or should the opponent get to the table? Before I attempt to run out this version that I came up with, the more advanced version, let me explain. First diamond, we've got these 5 paper reinforcements. That is the same location that the original drill is set up for, but we've taken away all of the other paper reinforcements. So how this works is we're going to go ahead and shoot this red in this corner pocket, and we've got to gain shape on this 8 with this cue ball over here. So we can pocket the 8 in this pocket. Red goes in this pocket, 8 goes in this pocket. Now, the next shot, once we've shot the 8 and we've re-spotted these balls, 8 goes back on the spot. The next shot, the red goes into the next location. We have to once again play this ball into this corner and then make sure that the 8 goes back in this corner. And then once we respot again, now we're at the transition point, we're at the midpoint. Let me also say this. Once you start from center table, don't touch your cue ball. You never touch your cue ball again. This is transition. We shoot this ball in so that we can gain shape, not for the 8 in this pocket. Now we've got to have the cue ball on this side to pocket it in this pocket. Now also, once we get past transition, these last 2 reds go in this pocket here. Always the 8 goes in this pocket once we get past transition. So once again, 8 ball, these 2 shots right here in this pocket. Once we transition, and the last 2 shots, the 8s go into this pocket. Got it? A little bit complicated, but that's why it's an advanced drill. So now let's take a look at it. So the advanced version that I came up with is this one right here. Notice where I pocket this red. The first 2 reds have to go in that pocket, and the 8 ball has to go in the opposite corner just below the fireplace. Now I'm playing position here to the second paper reinforcement. I do not want to get straight in. I need an angle so I can play good position over to the 8 ball. Now I did get a little bit straight here, so I'm going to have to pound this one just a little bit. And I added some spin to juice it up there and get a nice straight in look at the 8. Next, I've got to play position to the center paper reinforcement. There's 5 of them out there, and 1 is right on the center line of the table. And here I just simply draw back, and I'm planning on making an inside spin shot so I can go to the other side of the table, because the 8 ball now has to be pocketed over in the other corner pocket, which is to the lower left side of the table. Notice here I put up a lot of inside spin, and I go on the other side of the 8 ball because it has to go in that corner pocket. These last 8 ball shots all go into this corner. I played really good position right here. I did get close to the cushion, but that's about as good as I could get. If I go any further, when I spot the 8, I won't be able to see the red. But I've got a really good angle right here, once again, to play shape on the 8 to go in that other corner pocket. You really have to think on this exercise. Not only have to think of which paper reinforcement you're moving to next, but you have to plan ahead for both position, not only on your red ball to the 8 ball, but from the 8 ball to the next red. Powerful, powerful drill. So here, I've got the wrong angle, but I'm going to play inside spin and keep the cue ball on that side of the table, because once again, our last shot is into the corner pocket down to the lower left. I love effective drills, everyone, and I think Jim LaRue has hit a home run with this exercise. Go ahead and give it a try. It's going to be very helpful. Now, word of caution, if you have not perfected your fundamentals, your stroke, and all of that, don't even try this. This is not for the beginner. It's a little bit more advanced than that. Also, that advanced drill that I came up with, don't scoff at that thing. Very difficult. It's going to help your game if you can pull it off. Also, one more thing. Please check out the new website, ronthepoolstudent.com, and make a purchase if you want to support the channel. We would greatly appreciate that. Please hit that like, share this video. Please share, share, share. Helps the channel. I need your help. And if you want to watch another informative tutorial, watch this one right here. And until next time, like I always say, keep on practicing.